I'm live over here right now. You should be able to see that I'm live over there right now. I just started up the Spiritbox live. Let's type in some things here. Spiritbox. SB7 Spiritbox. Here we go. What else? Yeah, I got it. All right, there we go. Let me send you guys a link. To you guys who are in chat here, I'm going to send you guys a link. All right, I typed in. I'm ending it, so there it is right there. Let me end this poll too before we get out of here. We got 11 in here. We got 11 in here, so everybody transfer over to that live. Transfer over to the live I got up now. Let me put subscribers only too, so we don't got no weirdos trying to come up or trying to come in and post from porn accounts and shit. All right. Let me go to the details, open up this chat section. All right, there we go. Present and accounted for. Thank you, Greg. All right, everybody that's in here, come over to the live spirit box session. And all right, there we go. I just ended that right now. Who just messaged me? Hold up. I got you, man. Because you can lock it. All right, there we go. So we got that. All right, here we go. Let's do it. All right, so what do you guys want to cover on here now? Like, who do we want to reach out to? Who do we want to reach out to? That's the question here, right? Return to dashboard. Back out of that. Close this off. Anybody who wants to reach family member wise, you gotta email me. I need a picture. Anybody who wants me to reach out to like a family member of yours or anything like that, send me. I need info. I would need info. So I'm gonna show you what I use. I cleared all energy out earlier with Sage. Make sure you hit the like button too. Make sure you guys hit the like button. FCT time goes back to 2 hour. It goes back an hour at 2. Yeah, so we go back to 1 o'clock at 2. Smokey, what up, Smoke? All right, there we go. Oh shit. It said Abby Richard. It said fucking Richard. I got hype as shit. All right, so I'm gonna set this here. That way I can set the spirit box up on top of here. Let's see what our battery's looking like. All right. So for y'all that never been here during any of my spirit box sessions, we use the SB7 spirit box. That's what I like to use anyways. Very good. There's nothing plugged into it. There's no AI. I don't hook this to no computer. I strictly will turn it on and set it down here right by the mic. I'm using a Pepsi can right now. I don't give no shits. I don't give no fucks. So I set it here so you guys can hear. I let it play, and then I'll ask questions. That's what I do. So let me see. Who the fuck? I got another time. All right. So who do we want to reach? Who do we want to reach out to? That's the real question here. Let me pull up this other live on this phone real fast. Who do we want to reach out to? 34. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's see, because people been wanting me to reach out to all type of people. So I need to focus on one person. Wait, where are you going? Lex Luthor in house. Wish I could hang around. I wasn't even gonna do this. I was just gonna get off and chill, but y'all want Spirit Box, so you can get Spirit Box then. Y'all want a Spirit Box session? You get a Spirit Box session. Daniel Robertson. I need information though, Lex. Can you send me information? On a Spirit Box session, you get a Spirit. Send me anything, any info or anything that you got. I'm looking at my email now. Let's see. I got my email pulled up. I mean, we can see who's here with us. Let's find out. Can you guys hear? Let me know if you guys can hear. All right. All right. So who we reaching out to? Don't judge. This is me sleeping. I'm dead. Who are we reaching out to? All right. Good night, Krista. Didn't you want to reach out to somebody, Krista? I could have sworn you was the one asking. Knew about Daniel Robinson. Send me the Daniel Robinson info. I messaged Gary Gawka about taking antenna out of SB7. I wonder what it would do. That's what I would do. Pulling isn't always easy. It's good. Anyone who wants to come through. Huh. Who killed Eugene Ois Fontaine? Why do I remember that name? I remember that name. Hold up. Let me get a picture. We can start with that right now. I'll start there since that was like the first. That one and the one Lex said. I need to know the info on their name though. Like, so right now I'm gonna look up over here. Paste. Let me pull up. I knew I heard of this name. Killing Fields. That's right. Eugene Boys Fontaine. I remember seeing that on Killing Fields. That's where that shit came from. How do you say how do you say that last name? Boys Fontaine? Boys Fontaine? Am I saying it right? I remember seeing it on Killing Fields. Killing Fields with the who was it? Detective Roddy. I think it was Detective Roddy something. Killing Fields is a show. Killing Fields is a show on ID. It was on ID or maybe A&E. I watched too much shit. I know it's on Discovery Plus right now. I actually need to watch that shit. I loved Killing Fields. We can ask. Hold on, am I saying Eugene Boys Fontaine right? I think that's how it was. I remember that. I followed that shit closely. Eugene Boys Fontaine. Lex, how you not know about the Killing Fields? Oh my, Killing Fields was my shit. Who killed Tupac Shakur? All right, we can start with that too. All right, fuck it. Let's go somewhere with it. You want to start with some shit like that? Let's do it. I'm reaching out to Tupac Shakur. Yo, Tupac. Mr. Shakur, can you step forward? Hey, you Tupac, I got your picture up on the back over here. You posted, man. Is Tupac dead? Spirit guides, is Tupac dead? Yes or no? Whoever you guys want me to reach out to, hit exclamation point email and send me a picture and the information on it, and I can try to reach out. I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes on each one. All right, I'm focusing in. Who killed Tupac? Spirit guides, is Tupac dead? Is Tupac dead? What did he say? I heard nope. Is Tupac dead? Who shot Tupac to death? Spirit guides, use my energy to come forward. Who is Tupac dead? Who set up Tupac to get killed? Who set up Tupac to get killed? It should be closed and cut. Tupac. Who are you next to on the wall? Who's this? Who set up Tupac? Who set up Tupac? Who was Tupac's manager? I'm not hearing anything trying to reach out to Tupac at all. Pac ain't alive in Cuba. You're bugging the fuck out. Pac's dead. Tupac is dead. Can you tell this lady on the screen right here that Pac is dead? Tell this lady on the screen Tupac's dead. Let her know. Where's Tupac? I heard two voices. Where is Tupac? Spirit guides, use the energy around you. Where is Tupac? Did Suge Knight set up Tupac to get shot? Yes or no? Yo, Tupac, are you here with me, brother? Tupac Shakur. I'm talking to Tupac Shakur. Can you step up to the light? Can you step up to this box? Can you speak? Who shot and killed you, brother? Hit 'Em Up was a good record. How long would it moment? You still more than you, Tupac. Where you at? Tupac, come through, brother. Come on. I got you in the studio right now. We're in the studio right now. What's up? Is there anything that you want to say? I heard a voice. Was Suge Knight responsible for your death? Tupac. There's people in the chat right now. We're rocking with you, man. We always been rocking with you, man. Look. All Eyes on Me. You remember All Eyes on Me? You remember making that record, Tupac? The Ambitions of... You remember making Ambitions? Who shot you, Tupac? Machiavelli. Hey, look, Tupac, I want you to use the energy around. There's lights, there's computers, there's... The floor is yours, man. Speak. Who set you up? What's the name of the person who set Tupac up to be killed? To the Illuminati, all through my body, 12 gauge shot. Run with me. Yeah, here now. People wanna drive it up. La, 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 la. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, Cody. I'm glad you reminded me. Tupac, did Orlando Anderson have anything to do with your death? Hello. Tupac, did Orlando Anderson have anything to do with your death? Yes or no? What did that say? I heard something. Did Orlando Anderson kill Tupac? Did Puff Daddy set up Tupac? That's weird. Anyway. Hold on, we're gonna do this. Ahora no presento. Hey, Tupac, I got you up on screen right now, man. Did you cross over? People say you're still alive, Tupac. Tupac, can you let people know that you're not here with us no more? Yep. He said he shot me? Who shot you, Tupac? Who shot you? Who did I just hear? Who shot you? Who is responsible for the death of Tupac Shakur? Did the person who killed Tupac, are they dead? He shot you? Okay. What questions do y'all want me to ask? Pull up. Come on. Drop some questions in chat. I'll read them all. What questions? Tupac, is there anything that you would like to say to the world? Another male? Who is responsible for murdering Tupac Shakur? I heard again. Pac, does your mama know who killed you? Did Sean Combs have anything to do with the death of Tupac? Tupac, what did I set on the table? What is this? What's in my hand? See, the thing is, Regina, when shit like that comes around, I know, though. When shit comes around, I hear that. I can feel that. I don't feel that. What is this in my hand? All right, so we're going to use this as a trigger object. What is this in my hand? Tupac, what is this? It's a gun? Tupac, did this take your life? Spirit guys, what is this? What is this? What am I holding in my hand? Double. Pac, were the police involved in your death? I don't know. I heard a bunch of shit come through right there. Pop, were the police involved in your death? Did they have anything to do with killing you? I'm hearing shit, guys. Y'all gotta be hearing that. Who is the name of Tupac Shakur's killer? Hell. Pop, was your death? What? Prison? All right. Let's end that one off. Let's go to somebody else. I heard some stuff in there, but what did y'all hear? Let's go to the next. Who's next? Who we covering next? I'm getting Dwight. I thought I heard a few things in there. I'll have to go back and listen. Who we going to next? I'm gonna check my email. Let me see if I got anything in there. Okay, I do got something in there. I got Manda. Okay. All right, here we go. This is Manda's. This is close. This hits for her right here. This is her father. So this is gonna be. Let me exit that. That. Oops, my bad, guys. Let me go here. Hit this. Oops. Why the fuck is that not closing? Okay, there we go. All right, so this is gonna be whoever send them emails over. I'm gonna spend like depending on like what we get, 20 minutes to 30 minutes. It depends. 15. It depends. Depends what type of energy I'm feeling during the session. If I feel like nothing's there, because I felt like the last one at first, there was nothing at first, and then it just started coming through, and I felt the energy rising and rising and rising. So we'll see what I feel on this on Amanda's dad. Hold up 1 second here. Let me open this up here. If you get to... Okay. So let me take what she wrote down here. I'm gonna open up Notepad. Paste. I'm gonna skip this down here like this. Amanda, if you're in chat, I'm about to do this right now. Her dad has passed away. I'm sorry for your loss, Amanda. It's pronounced McCleland. I want to say McCleland. Is that how you say it? Is that how I say it? McCleland? Let me know if I'm saying that right. What kind of info do you need on Daniel? All right, so I would need like his name and then where he went missing from, like that, Lex. So his name and where he went missing from. You know what I'm saying? I just in a picture is important. A picture is very important. Just know that. So if you send me something, a picture of who I'm trying to reach to, and a little bit of info, you know what I'm saying? Whatever info you have, like of his you know what I mean? Whatever happened, the info, and that's all I need really. First, last name, info, picture. There we go. All right, so this is for Amanda. This is her dad. His name is Edward McClellan. Wife and 2 children. He called me Mandy. Okay. And a brother Matt, 4 grandchildren. Not sure if you need anything else. Again, no rest. Okay, so you can drop questions that you want me to ask, man. I'm gonna you might hear me repeat the same question. You may, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to reach and get the spirit guides to bring him forward. That's my goal. So how did he pass? McLeland? Leland. Hold up. Let me know if I'm saying it right. McLeland. McLeland. That's what it sounds like from what you just wrote right there. McLeland. I want to say it right because I want to make sure he knows. McLeland. Yeah, so it's McLeland. McLeland or McLe. Hold on, I gotta get that shit right. That sounds wrong. I'll be clipping for you, man. Yeah, clip for sure. Like yell sound. Okay, so hold on, McLellan, like that. Let me know if it's McLellan. So it would be Edward McLellan. Like yell. Like Dell. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. McLellan is what I'm thinking. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. You got to get all that shit right. I got to get all that shit right anyways. I can't say it either. First, I thought it was McLellan, but I think it's McLellan. Like she said, yell. So I got it right. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Oh. Somebody came through right away. Edward McLellan. Your daughter is in my chat right now. She wants to reach out to you. Is there anything that you want to say to your daughter? Your daughter, Mandy, she's in the chat right now, Edward McClellan. I want you to come forward. Spirit guides, bring him forward for me. Is there anything that you want to say to your daughter, Mandy? Edward McClellan, this is your time. Edward McClellan. Your daughter Mandy is in here. Can you say hi? Can you say anything? Is there anything that you want to say, sir? Edward McClellan. Your daughter Mandy said it was a tragic loss. You were a tragic loss. Are you at peace, sir? Holy fucking shit, I just got a whole jolt. I just got smacked with energy. Oh my god, that's gonna be fire. I just got jolted with energy, sadness. Edward McLeland, is that you? Was that you, sir? Edward McLeland, your daughter Mandy wants to know if you're at peace, sir. I heard, was that you that said yes? That shit hit me. Eddie Mack. Edward McLeland, a.k.a. Eddie Mack. Your daughter Mandy wants to know if you're at peace, sir. Are you at peace? Edward McLeland, a.k.a. Eddie Mack. Is there anything that you want to say to your daughter Mandy? When that happened, Libby, I got shot up with energy. Edward McLeland, is there anything that you want to say to Matt, your son? I felt your energy rush through me. Or whatever energy is here with me. Edward McLeland, are you at... Did somebody just say that's my children? But I heard that's my children. But I mean, I could be tripping. Edward McLeland. Or, I'm sorry. Edward McLeland. Are you here with me, sir? Eddie Mack. I see you holding a baby. Is there any message that you want to send? I'm looking you right in your eyes, man to man. I want to help you get any message across that you may have. Are you at peace, Eddie Mack? Is there anything that you want to say to Mandy? In the picture, you're holding your grandson, Eddie Mack. Is there anything that you want to say? Is there any message you want to put across right now? Eddie McYellen, I can't even speak right. Eddie McLellan. Is there anything that you want to say to your daughter, Mandy? I see you holding your grandbaby in your hand, in your arms. Eddie, is there anything you want to say to her? It's your time to speak. This is your time. Hello, I got right there. Is there anything that you want to say to your daughter, sir? Anything at all? Are you at peace, sir? Mr. McLellan, are you at peace, sir? I heard you had a tragic death, and I want to help you get some peace here. I want to help your daughter get some peace in her mind. Is there anything you want to say to her? Your family. I'll leave this here for a second. I'll let you talk. Is there anything that you want to say, Eddie? Edward McLellan. I'm sorry if I'm getting your name wrong, sir. What is your daughter's name, Eddie? Female said hello. Edward McLellan, you can come through. You can say whatever you want. Thank you, Tan. I see you. Welcome. spirit guides, can you bring Edward McClellan up here to talk to his daughter Mandy, please? I got your picture up on the screen right now. Who are you holding? Who are you holding, sir? Man, that's my fault. Are you with your brother and your sister? I heard a faint yes. Yeah. Edward McClellan. Or I keep saying Lee, and I'm sorry about that. Edward McClellan. McClellan. Can you come forward, sir? Eddie Mack, are you with your sister? Are you with your brother and sister? I got you, Mandy. Edward McClellan, step forward, sir. I'm waiting for the spirit guides to bring you here so you can speak. I'm not sure if that was you that answered me at the beginning. I'm not sure. I haven't had that confirmed. Your daughter would know your voice best. Is there any message that you would want to say to your daughter? What would you want to say? Anything that you could say at all? What was that? I heard something right there. Edward, Eddie Mack. Use my energy to speak to your daughter, Eddie. Eddie Mack, use my energy to speak to your daughter. Mandy. I'm getting small tension headaches. Let me hold this. Eddie. Edward McClellan. Or Edward McClellan. Step forward, sir. What would you want to say to your daughter? Eddie Mac, your daughter, she struggles to let go. Can you let her know that you're at peace? Thought I heard I love her. I don't know. You'd have to run that back. Love you? Love you? I thought I heard love you, but I'm back here and the box is right here. Eddie Mac, did you just say you love your daughter, Mandy? Eddie Mac, sir, your daughter is struggling to let go. Is there anything that you want to say before I go? Before I go, is there anything else you want to say, sir? I heard birthday. What do you want to say to your daughter, sir, before I go? Mandy? Mandy? Is there anything you want to say to Amanda? Eddie Mac, speak, sir. This is your time. Come forward. All right, sir. I'm going to close this down. Any last words that you want to say, Eddie Mac? All right, Mr. McClellan, I'm going to close this session, sir. What do you want to say? Anything you want to say to Amanda? Thought I heard I love her. I swear to God, I just thought I heard love her. Thought I heard love her. Thought I heard I love her. Love her. Like I heard something. I heard that over here, and I'm not even up on the mic. What did you say? I emailed you stuff and a few photos on Daniel Robinson still missing. Dude, at the beginning of that session, I got a bolt, a jolt, because as soon as I turned it on and asked about, him, like I got a jolt and straight chills up my whole entire body, saying yeah. The first thing I asked is, was he at peace? And it said, yeah. And I fucking got a jolt of, I don't know, it was crazy. I got this jolt of straight chills from head to toe. Literally, I had to jump up and stand up for a minute. I literally had to jump up and stand up. Oh, don't worry about it, man. I got all this stuff clipped, so you ain't got to worry about it. We got it clipped. Drop the clip for her, Libby. Drop the clip for her. Yeah, there's the clip for you, so you'll be able to get it. I'm gonna pull up. I wasn't expecting that one to go that way. All right, I did get one from Lex. I only got those two. Okay, Daniel. Whoa, his car was found. He was not. Why do I smell foul play on this one? All right. I'm downloading the photos you sent me. Open file. All right, let's minimize that real quick. Let's go back. Let me download this file you sent. Download. Open file. I'm going to pull this over here. Okay. Very first one said yes, clear as day. Last one said love her, clear as day too. I heard it. But the first one gave me a jolt up my body. Like, I'm telling you that right now. It should gave me a complete jolt. I just bought me some new water. With a train to shot out new water. I made a promise my gon' ball. All in the paint, change my name to John Wall. All right, here we go. I'm reaching out to Daniel Robertson or Daniel Robinson. Daniel Robinson. You went missing June 23rd of 2021, sir. Young man, should I say. You went missing from Buckeye, Arizona. Spirit guide. Is Daniel Robinson still alive? I'm getting emotional right now. You're welcome, Amanda. What happened to Daniel Robinson? Spirit guides, what happened to Daniel Robinson? I want answers, please. What? Gotta feel something here with me. Daniel Robinson, I'm gonna give you energy to speak. Daniel Robinson, you went missing off the job site. What happened to you? I'm getting overcome with emotion. I'm getting super sad right now. My eyes are watering. Daniel Robinson, have your picture up. What happened to you? Oh, I'm getting so upset right now. Daniel Robinson, what happened? Why do I feel so upset? What happened to Daniel? Daniel, was someone chasing you? Daniel, did you pass? Daniel Robinson, did you pass on to the other side? Dude, something made me so emotional at the beginning of this. Look at my fucking eyes. That shit made me so emotional. I felt like a complete sadness over inside my body. I just felt like I had to cry. I just had to cry. I had to fucking cry, dude. I don't. That's T-REV? Is that what I just heard? What happened to Daniel Robinson? Daniel Robinson, you were last seen leaving a job site in Buckeye, Arizona near Sun Valley Parkway. What happened to you? Speak to this device. There's a speaker on it. Come through. That shit made me ball my eyes out. I heard thank you. What do you need help with? Daniel, is that you? Did I hear yes? Daniel, where can we find you at? The lake? Oh, my chest hurts. Just find out I gotta take my meds. I gotta take my meds. Alright. I took my meds. Daniel Robinson. Where can we find you? Yo, it's super fucking cold right here. Daniel, is this you? Daniel, is this you? How did your car get totaled and wrecked? Daniel, how did your car get totaled and wrecked? Was there foul play in Daniel Robinson's disappearance? Did you hear that? Hi. Daniel, did you wreck your own vehicle that day? What was said? Daniel Robinson, did you cross over? You've been missing for almost 16 months, Daniel Robinson, or did you cross over to the other side? Damn! Did you hear that? I said, damn! Daniel Robinson, where are you? He died. That voice said he died. Did Daniel die? Daniel Robinson, did he die? Daniel Robinson, I heard he died. I heard he died. How did Daniel Robinson die? Daniel. Daniel, is that you? Did you make me upset at the beginning of this? Did you make me feel your emotion? We all have the same objective, Daniel. There's people in the chat that want to know what happened to you. Daniel Robinson, what happened to you? You were 24 years old. He died. He died. Did you hear that? I'm getting emotional again. What happened, buddy? What happened to you, buddy? You can talk to me. What happened, Daniel? What happened to Daniel? Daniel, what happened after you left that job site? Did you drive someone home? I heard no. Daniel, what kind of vehicle did you drive? Daniel Robinson, your family wants to know what happened and where can we find you? God, that made my head hurt. Where can we find you? Daniel, where can we find you at? Daniel Robinson in Buckeye, Arizona. Where can we find you, brother? What'd he say, Steph? Where's the picture of the wreck? Isn't this it? Daniel, I heard you were smart. On June 23rd, 2021 in Buckeye, Arizona, your car was found, but you were not in it. Where did you go? Did someone chase you, Daniel? Have you seen your dad looking for you? I heard someone say, "Are you here?" All right, wrong picture. I've felt 2 times during this session, particularly. I cried twice. I felt the emotion, like super emotion. I felt super sad. I don't know why. Daniel Robinson, this was your vehicle. What happened to you? Did you get out of that vehicle and walk? Were you set up, Daniel Robinson? Daniel Robinson, how were your clothes found neatly folded nearby? Who did this? Daniel Robinson, I'm looking at you right now, brother, and I can see your vehicle over here. Who did this to you? Who crashed your vehicle? I heard it was something. Come through, Daniel. Come through, buddy. Come through. It's okay. What year was your vehicle? Daniel Robinson, you were last seen on a job site in Buckeye, Arizona, near Sun Valley Parkway on Cactus Road on June 23rd, 2021, around 9:15 a.m. What happened to you? What? I thought I heard setup, 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 something. I'll slow it down for you, Daniel. Can you come through on this frequency? What do you want to say, buddy? Why were you not in your vehicle? Why were your clothes folded? You say hit and run? Spirit guides, please bring Daniel Robinson forward. If he is crossed, bring him forward to me. Daniel, who did this to you, buddy? Where can we find you? Was foul play involved in the disappearance of Daniel Robinson? Filled. I heard filled. Filled. What about a field? Daniel Robinson. Was that you that said field? Come on, man. I thought I heard hit and run in there in this session and all types of shit. Daniel Robinson, what happened in this accident? Was it a hit and run? Daniel Robinson, if there was anything that you could say to your dad, what would you say? Daniel Robinson, were you taken and someone else wrecked your vehicle? Daniel, buddy, can you come through? I'm going to shut this session down soon. Spirit guides, can you bring Daniel Robinson to me? Daniel Robinson from Buckeye, Arizona. Daniel Robinson was born on January 14th, 1997. Where are you at? You were driving a 2017 blue gray Jeep Renegade. Did somebody else drive your vehicle out towards that desert? Did you see something you shouldn't have seen? Did someone threaten you, Daniel Robinson? Did someone threaten you? I don't feel anything like I did before. I'm not feeling anything. I'm not feeling anything no more. I don't feel anything with Daniel right now. I at the beginning I did though. Shit made me cry like 2 or 3 times. It did. It made me cry like 2 or 3 times. I'll tell you that much. Who's next? That was weird. That shit made me cry 2 or 3 times. Like I felt like a crazy emotion. Like I had this emotion drop on me. It was crazy. I'll tell you that much right now. I felt that shit felt crazy. The emotion, the amount of emotion that I felt within like 3 seconds was, how can I explain it? I felt like I lost everything that I've ever had. That's what it felt like. That's how I can explain it. As soon as I turned it on, I felt it. I don't know if we got anything. I don't know if we got anything at all.
In Arizona, the search for Missy.
I just heard something. Shh. The fuck was that? All right, never mind. I could play the few clips that we got in Discord. I heard something just now, but yeah. I think that's the wind.
24-year-old geologist continues well into its 4th month. Daniel Robinson left work at the Arizona desert near the city of Buckeye on June 23rd, but has not been seen or heard from ever since. I'm joined now by David Robinson, Daniel's father. He's in Arizona, where the search for Daniel continues. David, thank you so much for taking time to talk about your son. Of course, this is troubling for everybody. Tell us about Daniel, what he was like. Give us as much information as you can about him so we can get a sense of who he is.
Thank you for having me on. Daniel, he's a 24-year-old geologist. He graduated out of College of Charleston in Charleston, South Carolina. Upon graduating, he came out to Arizona to take his final class upon graduation in Flagstaff. He was able to land a job straight out of college in a job called Matrix as a field geologist. He was out on his job at a work site out there in the remote area of the desert with another gentleman from a different company where he went missing. I was told that he drove off from the work site, and my son have never been seen again. However, his vehicle was found on July the 19th by a rancher who was out there chasing his cattle. That was some 2 to 4 miles away from the work site. We recovered that vehicle. There's some questions about the vehicle, the state it was in, some of the evidence that was there, my son's clothing, for instance, anything that he was wearing. But my son still remained missing. And right now I came out here from Columbia, South Carolina to make sure that my son has been searched for. And to do that, I had to start my own searches, and I'll continue to do so.
What do the police say?
Well, initially, of course, I'm not really having too much activity from the Buckeye Police Department. So far, they only did 4 searches in 3 months. I have done 9 searches with volunteers. Much that I'll get out of the Buckeye Police Department is very little. Just waiting right now to see if I can get like the FBI involved because things are looking very suspicious and they're getting worse and worse by the day. I still, like I said, it's 3 months out, and we haven't have too much more coming from the Buckeye Police Department.
So you feel like they're not doing enough?
Not doing enough at all. Despite of the petition that I have, despite of the press conference, despite of the volunteers and the many people who follows the case, asking for a little more to be done. Very little has been done. So I'm going to keep pushing as I'm his father. So, of course, it's my job to make sure my son receive all the justice he needs.
And what about the media? Are you getting any help from local media talking about your case?
Well, hindsight, now looking back, I understand some of the reasoning when people, especially people of color, we feel like, the sense of urgency is not there. We have to jump over hurdles and hoops just to get media attention. It took me 3 months to get to this point. That took many hours of no sleep, going on social media, just passing out flyers, to everything I can think of just to get my son's name put out there. Just enough.
Good night, Linda. Thank you.
My searches.
I seen that already. I pulled all that up,
And
Linda.
I understand you've even hired your own private investigator.
I've already pulled that up on my last
That's
live.
correct. His name is Mr. McGrath with 3 Laws Investigation. Since hiring my investigator on, we found a lot of things about that vehicle that would raise a lot of questions. For instance, the vehicle being wrecked multiple times. My son's vehicle was first crashed 4 hours after he went missing. It was driven, like I said, several miles after the initial crash. Just things like that. It's more, things like this. My son's sock was found a few distance away from where he was last seen. And the other sock was in the evidence bags that the Buckeye police recovered
Foul play
from the scene of the vehicle some weeks later. So, things like that is very suspicious. trying to get the Buckeye Police Department to upgrade
It's all right, Linda.
my son's missing case
Good night,
into
sweetie.
at least a possible homicide or possible criminal. Something that would give them
Possible
the
my
reason
ass.
to do warrants and things like that, and really increase their search. But as it stands for now, they're not even moving at all.
Let me find out, dude, at the that he went with at the site killed him. His sock was found where he was last seen.
Now, is it true that there are reports that Daniel showed some odd behavior in the days before he disappeared?
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors out there. And, you know, as a family member and as his father, I dismiss those rumors. They're not totally accurate. Just like any other person, you know, hey, I'm down about my son's missing. My son possibly would have had some things going on. Well, it wasn't that he was depressed where he would try to do something to himself, or he somehow disappeared from his family. He was having a bad day. Bad days don't mean that you're depressed or you want to kill yourself or something, or run out from your family. So I dismiss a lot of those rumors that's out there. And I think it's a lot of character assassination coming out of the Buckeye Police Department.
Yeah, it's unfortunate people get judged when something happens before people just automatically want to try and help them. But thank you so much for joining us, and we certainly hope that you find your son.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Well, I don't know. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Who we reaching out to next? Make sure you smash that like button. Who we trying to get to next? We could try to reach out. We could try one more session to reach out to Daniel. We could try one more time. Daniel's father speaks on news. Daniel Robinson's father YouTube page. Help find Daniel.
My name is Daniel Robinson. I attend AC Flora, and I'm planning to major in geology at College of Charleston.
Good job.
A year ago, we launched a series here on News Nation focusing on missing person cases that were not getting national attention. We are continuing that series every Thursday here on News Nation Live. And this morning, we are revisiting a case that still remains a mystery nearly 16 months later. It is the story of a young geologist named Daniel Robinson, who vanished in the Arizona desert. And in a moment, Daniel's dad, David, will be joining me live. But first, a look at Daniel's disappearance. Tonight, we start our series, Missing in America, taking you to where the people were last seen, meeting these families and bringing you their stories. And we begin tonight.
I almost want to do one more session with him for some reason. Something's telling me to do one more
where
session.
His vehicle was found. This is remote. The terrain is extremely treacherous. Daniel Robinson was 24 when he disappeared, a geologist working his dream job in the Arizona desert. A coworker says Robinson left his job site on the morning of June 23rd, 2021. His Jeep, found a month later, crashed in a desert ravine. Robinson's keys, cell phone, and wallet were still inside, his clothing in a pile just outside the vehicle, but no sign of Daniel.
I'll do my job and find my son. He's my son, I'm his father, and it's my job.
For nearly 16 months, David Robinson hasn't given up on that job, searching the desert and bringing in his own private investigator. They took News Nation's Nancy Liu to the crash site. The investigator says too much doesn't add up, including red paint transfer on the side of the Jeep.
The vehicle was tipped over on the passenger side, so there's no red paint in this area. So how that got there, That's why I'm saying that vehicle did not crash here. That vehicle was, its last place of rest was here, but something was going on with that vehicle.
He notes other inconsistencies in the crash report.
The vehicle had 11 additional miles on it from the time the airbags deployed. It had 46 additional ignition cycles on it after the airbags deployed.
But Buckeye police say there's no evidence of foul play and have resisted a deeper investigation. The private investigator is also no longer on the case, but Robinson has finally convinced an outside law enforcement agency to go through Daniel's computer and cell phones for any clues.
They saw some of the things that I was seeing, and they wanted to look into it themselves.
While he waits for any information, he holds vigils.
As you guys know, I've been here over a year searching for Daniel.
And has organized dozens of searches.
Still don't have the answer that we're looking for. But we thank you for coming out here. It really means a lot to us.
Covering more than 23,000 acres, using four-wheelers and on foot. On at least 2 separate occasions, volunteers found human remains, which turned out not to be Daniel's.
Even though we didn't find Daniel, but it gave you some relief a little, that, we was able to bring some other families some type of closure.
He raises money on GoFundMe and takes every opportunity to speak about his son's disappearance.
I'm just here to bring awareness to my son's case.
Even appearing at CrimeCon in Las Vegas. Robinson has created a robust social media presence, a sophisticated website documenting coverage of the case,
All right,
and
now
weekly live
I want to try
online
more.
updates, all to keep his and other cases in the spotlight.
I'm blessed that I have a small platform, especially on YouTube presence, as well as TikTok and Twitter. In that doing so, I'm able to also help other families. I had other families on my Q&A to be able to tell their stories as well.
This Army veteran with a new mission in life, one he says he'll never give up.
And no matter what, we will not leave a soldier behind. My son, he's my son, and I'm definitely not leaving him behind. That's
Local police investigating continue to say they have no evidence of foul play in Daniel's disappearance. Joining me now is Daniel's dad, David Robinson. David, you and I have spoken a number of times.
What do you mean that you think a man was in love with him? Where's that coming from?
Over the last year since Daniel's disappearance. By watching this story again, finding him must be all-consuming. You changed your life, moved across the country to search.
Yes, thank you for having me on. Yes, it's been very trying for me and my family, Daniel's siblings, his mother. It's been very trying being out here trying to get the answers that we're looking for. You can imagine after a year now still searching for Daniel.
What makes you think
and
that?
Not having all the answers that we're looking for is very troubling in our mental state. It's really, really hard. Struggling and working with the law enforcement on the outside of Buckeye. Trying to get more law enforcement more involved to a point where there's an urgency there. I'm still looking for that urgency after a year. A lot of urgency that will definitely give me more answers, but I'm still on the job. I'm still on the job, putting on my investigative hat, as well as being a father, but also being able to help others as I'm taking this journey.
David, I said a moment ago, Buckeye Police, they have a timeline on their website. They say they're still actively investigating, but there's no evidence of foul play. After all of your investigative work and being so close to this case, do you believe that?
Well, according to my investigator, I did hire a private investigator, and all the information that we gave them from tangible evidence of the red transfer paint, for instance, 11 additional miles, pressure on the windshield, the fact that we don't even know it's Daniel's clothing that's on the ground, haven't been forensically tested. Those type things will, in my opinion, based on my family knowledge of my son. I've been there from the time he was born. We have a great indication about the way Daniel thinks. So you put all that things in combination that will suggest foul play. Against what the Buckeye Police Department feel, I feel there's more to the story.
And you questioned, David, the timeline as well. What stands out to you that may be inaccurate about the timeline?
Well, one of the biggest things is the person that's last seen this person should be, that story should be vetted very well. And we later found out in my investigation, his story just didn't match the timeline. He said my son left, for instance, the well site at 9:15, but yet my son made a phone call, his final phone call to him at 9:28. Those calls and the desire of my son sent a text message to ask for the location came unanswered. So again, like I said, my son called it 9:28. I'm assuming to ask for direction. So the timeline is not right. When the timeline is not right,
Petty.
You really have to scrutinize that story a little more.
David, this is a tough question to ask, and I'm sorry for asking.
I don't know. I just get this feeling about coworkers capping
it, but do you feel as though Daniel is still alive?
I have to. That's the only one that keep me. That's one of the things that keep me going. It's also crucial for my family. His mother. We're people of faith. We believe in God. We believe in miracles. Though sometimes I look at everything that I have evidence-wise that would suggest other things, I still keep that hope and that faith because we don't have those answers of where Daniel's located. So I always have to keep that faith that somehow I'm going to bring my son home alive. And I really want to believe that. And I'm going to continue to believe that.
I appreciate that. And David, as we look at pictures of Daniel on the screen, there's one video that I just love where he's standing outside and snow is falling on his face. He's got this great big smile. I want you to share with people at home your son, his personality, who he is, and what you miss most about him.
Yeah, Daniel's very free-spirited. You probably can tell by the pictures. He's loved by a lot of his friends. He's a very friendly person. He loves nature. That's the reason why he's a geologist. That's why he came out to Arizona. He wants to be able to be in tune with nature. Also, he's a very family-oriented person.
This young boy was killed. This young boy is not running off. He's not disappearing. You get all your answers, especially with the red paint. The guy's story that he was last with, nothing's matching up.
He definitely keep the family together.
Nothing's matching
like
up
I said, he shows a lot of love to his family. We love him back. One thing I miss the most for me, on my perspective, is having a conversation with my son. My son always come to me. He come to his mother. He calls all the time. We keep in contact with each other. But for me, just having that 2-hour conversation that we normally have, where he's asking questions, he's wanting to know things, he get advice, his entrepreneur spirit, what he wants to do in life. He always plan things and always look on the positive light. I miss those things about my son.
And do you think about what you would say to him now if he could hear you?
Yes, of course. I've been here over a year searching for you. I'm not giving up. He's my son. I love him dearly. I'm here to fight. That's what fathers do. He know I have his back, and I'm here for him. No matter what, I'm definitely here. I want to make sure I bring him back, and I'm not going to let anyone stop me. I want him to know that.
Amen. David, you have become such a powerful voice for so many other families that you have come in contact with who are also trying to find their loved ones. What has that support and getting to know these families meant for you and giving you hope in your case as well?
Yes. One thing, it's always something light at the end of the tunnel. It's definitely been a long experience, but in that experience, when you're a person that just have a missing loved one in your family, you're unaware of what other people are going through as well. I found out this is not unique to my family. There's other struggling families that don't even have a voice, so being able to talk to people all the time and hear their stories, it caused me to be passionate. I couldn't be human without answering those calls. So I just want to make sure that I'm helping the other families as much as I can through my journey, doing everything I can. That's the reason why I have the Daniel Robinson Foundation, as well as other events and things I do to try to make sure I can get other people's story out there. Very passionate about that. Want to help everybody I can. It's my duty and my journey as well to be able to do that.
Well, you're a great dad and you've got a big heart, and I know you've got a big support system behind you as well. And the most important thing is keeping Daniel's story in the headlines. We're glad to partner with you as you do that, David Robinson. Thank you for giving us some time.
I appreciate you. Thanks so much.
My best to you. And if you have any information on the location of Daniel, if you have any information in this case, the Buckeye Police Department are still actively investigating. You can also go online to pleasehelpfinddaniel.com. And you can follow our missing series here on News Nation every week.
All right. I want to reach out to him. I want to try one more time. I can't help but want to find him. I try to talk one more time. My monitor just turned off. I'm getting emotional again. My eyes are watery. Fucking monitor just turned off. I said I want to reach out to him one more time, and my monitor shut off right away. This monitor right fucking here. I'm feeling the emotion come. Tears just came out my eyes. I don't know what it is. But yeah. Hold up. Yeah, that was weird. My monitor only turns off when I do this type of shit. The fuck was that? All right, Daniel, buddy. Senior Pops. Let's do this again. It's getting real cold. Daniel? Daniel Robinson. What happened to Daniel Robinson? Fear guys, please help Daniel Robinson come forward and speak out of this box, please. Your father is looking for you. What happened to Daniel Robinson? Your father is still looking for you every day. Daniel, where are you at? Did somebody stage the scene, Daniel Robinson? I'm looking at you, buddy. Come through right here. Does it make you feel better if I hold this? Does it feel better when I hold this? Let me know if this helps you when I hold this. I know you're in Arizona. Buckeye. You supposedly left the job site at 9:15, but there's been inconsistencies. What happened to you, Daniel Robinson? Who did this to you? Who was driving your vehicle? Come on, buddy. Was this staged? Who drove the red vehicle? Who drove the red vehicle? Daniel Robinson, buddy. Who drove the red vehicle? Would you feel more comfortable speaking to a female? Did somebody hurt you at that job site? Is Daniel Robinson here with me tonight? What was that? You say Kevin? Is that what you said? Daniel Robinson. How old were you? Who's Kevin? Did Kevin drive a red vehicle? Daniel Robinson, I want to bring your father some comfort. We want to find you. Where are you at? Where can we find you? Thought I heard Field. 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 I heard that one. Clear. What field, Daniel Robinson? Spirit guides. Daniel Robinson, what field can we find him in? Ground? What field is David Robinson in? Or David Robinson, listen to me. I'm missing names now. What field was Daniel Robinson in? Where? What state? Ah. What was that? Did you get hit in the head, Daniel Robinson? What'd that say? Daniel Robinson, is that you? Did you say what's up? Daniel Robinson. Hey. Where can we find you, buddy? Where you at? Spirit guides, what happened to Daniel Robinson? Where's Daniel Robinson at? Who is that? Who's making the temperature change? It's non-stop going on. Stop. Stop. Thank you. Murder. Did you hear that shit? Something completely dropped the temperature in this room. That's why that gauge was going off like that. I told him to stop and it stopped. It's still red. Who did you work with that day, David Robinson? What was his name? Why were your clothes removed? Did someone remove your clothes or did you? Daniel, did someone remove your clothes or did you take them off? Daniel, did someone remove your clothes? Who removed your clothes, Daniel? Daniel Robinson. Who removed your clothes? Did the guy at the job site lie, Daniel Robinson? What? It's turning up now. Daniel, where can we find you? She's gonna say Kevin. Daniel, who did this to you? Daniel, did the girl you met in Buckeye have anything to do with your disappearance? Daniel, why was one of your socks off by the job site? Here. I feel cold right here. Daniel, are you here with me, buddy? Who wrecked your car, Daniel? Daniel, why was one of your socks at the job site? Your father and family will not stop until they find you, Daniel Robinson. Daniel Robinson, did you pass on to the other side? Daniel Robinson, were you drugged? What kind of car did you drive, Daniel? What? Did the guy you were working with have something to do with your disappearance, Daniel Robinson? I'm getting sad again. I heard Tupac. Why not? Daniel, why was your sock at the job site? What? Daniel, where can we find you? Daniel, is the guy that you worked with responsible for your death? Are there any oil wells? Who dumped your vehicle out in the hole over there? What? What about a cop? Did a cop hurt you, Daniel? How did red paint get on your vehicle, Daniel Robinson? Yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. What red vehicle hit you? Full voice, full words. Something that like 3 words. Why was your sock on the job site, Daniel Robinson? I thought I heard Viper. Daniel Robinson, are you no longer on this side of the earth no more? Are you in heaven? Spirit guides, did Daniel Robinson pass over to the other side? Did your co-worker do something to you, Daniel Robinson? What about Renegade? What's Renegade? What's Renegade? Is that what 2017 Jeep Renegade? Gemini, was that girl's brother involved? Where can I find you at, Daniel Robinson? Why were your clothes found folded, Daniel Robinson? I heard fuck. I heard Daniel. Is that you, Daniel? Is that you, Daniel? Yeah. Yeah. I'm single. I'm single. Yeah, I'm single. You're doing good, Daniel. What happened to you? Yeah. What happened to you, buddy? Daniel Robinson, your father looks for you almost every day. Where are you? Were you meeting up with somebody? Somebody else? Thought I heard. Date? 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 Daniel Robinson, where can we find you, buddy? Give me a clue. Will you set up? Thought I heard yes. I just wanna. How did red paint get on your vehicle, Daniel? Is there anything you want to say to your dad, Daniel Robinson? What? Daniel Robinson, is there anything you want me to tell your dad? Daniel, are you under the dirt? Is there anything you want to say to your father, Daniel Robinson? I'm closing out this session here in about 5 minutes, Daniel. Is there any last things, any last words you want to get out? Are you talking about Medicaid because I have medicine? What is this? What is this? Medicaid. All right, Daniel. I'm going to close out this session. Daniel Robinson, I will come back and I'll try to reach out to you again. Is there anything you want to say to the people that are searching for you? All right, buddy. See you later, Daniel. I'll talk to you later, buddy. See ya. All right, I'm turning it off, bud. All right. Shit, man. I don't know. What did we get? What did we get? What did we get? Did we get anything? What's up, Frankie? Did we get anything at all, or? I'm just trying to think here. Did we get anything at all? I feel like we got a lot. Missed most of this. Is that what you said? You missed most? All right. Do they say he crashed? Yeah. They said he crashed. I'm gonna try to reach out to who do I want to try to reach out to? Who should we try to reach out to? Let's take a group vote here. Yeah, Gregory, I think I did. I want to say he's gone. think he's gone. I don't know. Let me see. Did we get? Let me go to Discord real quick. I think it says yeah, spoke. Yeah, spoke. All right, I didn't hear. All I heard was yeah, I spoke. Daniel Robinson help at the very beginning. Help, please. Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, help, please. It said help, please. Yeah, what's up, Freckles? That shit made me ball my eyes out. That said thank you. I heard that clear as day. Hold up. I'm pretty sure that said thank you. Thank you. I wonder if we can confirm is that his voice. I heard thank you. That shit made me ball my eyes out. I said it made me ball my eyes out, and he said thank you. It did. I felt emotion from someone. I felt emotion from someone. It said, oh my gosh. Ball my eyes out. You hear that shit? It just said thank you. I heard some in there that seemed like it would have sounded just like him. I said I was bawling my eyes out. Listen. That shit made me bawl my eyes out. I heard thank you. Hello? I heard. Said hello. Ready? This hello. I heard. I heard thank you. Yo, as soon as I turned this kid's case on, it made me cry, bro. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, if you run back when I started this case, I got hit with this emotion that I don't know where it came from, but it just felt like everything was over and done. It was sadness and complete. It was just complete sadness. It felt like the worst day of my life. for like 5 seconds. And then I got hit with it again. And it felt like the same thing again. And it made me cry my fucking eyes out. Like I started tears pour. I had to close my eyes because the tears were building up so much in my eyes. I felt it. So I like it's weird. And then it made my head go like that. Hello? That shit made me ball my eyes out. Thank you. He died. It said he died. Right there. Listen, ready? I don't know. Let's slow it down one more notch. Yeah, he died. He died. What did I say at the beginning? What was that first voice? Hold up 1 second. He died. He died. That voice said he died. He died. He died. Thought I heard I love her. Hold up. Yo, Amanda, if you're still in here, that was when I did yours. It said, I love her. 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 What? It's Tupac dead. What did he say? I heard nope. It's Tupac dead. What did he say? What did he say? What? That shit said Libby, Libby, Libby. Listen. What? It might be Lindsay. For real. I swear I heard. Hold on. Listen. What did he say? Yeah, I said Lindsay. What? Did I hear cleansing or Lindsay? What did he say? What did he say? I heard nope. That's crazy. Damn, I'm trying to think of who else would say anything. Digital addiction, I hear, I told you. Oh man. Fuck. Do I want to do any more? What time is it, by the way? 3:13, or did the clock go back? Let me reset my phone. Did the clock go back, guys, or no? I'm resetting my phone right now. I'm trying to see if the clock went back. Supposedly it went back, right? I never seen that bitch go back. John, what time is it where you're at right now? 3:13? So it's 3:13 where you're at? I'm in Central Time, so did it go an hour? Hold up, 4:14. Then the shit never went an hour back for me. What? I never seen the shit go back. Am I in the fucking time zone? Like, what the fuck is going on? I ain't seen the clock change the whole time I've been sitting here. My shit's been changed way before that then. Hold up. Let me open this back up. All right. I'm going to try to reach somebody now. I was watching the phone when it went to the time. My time had already changed then. That's weird. It's been twice tonight. And not to me. I'm trying to think of who I want to reach out to. I'm going to try to reach out to Missy Bevers. All right. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. That's what we heard, huh? Huh? All right, hold up. I'm going to try to reach out to Missy Bevers right now. I want to know what happened to Missy Bevers right now. Save images as... yeah, Aaron Carter. I don't fuck with no Aaron Carter. But that's because we had a music business problem. But yeah, let's slaughter his family and shit. I said Missy Bevers, I followed your case for about 7 years now. You went to the church early in the morning. They waited inside that church and attacked you with a hammer. Who did that to you, Missy Bevers? Missy Bevers, who did this to you? Missy. Missy Bevers, you were a fitness instructor. You were at a church early in the morning. Who killed you? I heard a name. Missy Bevers. Who? Missy, what were you killed with? Missy Bevers, I've been following your case since Nancy Grace covered it. Who killed you in that church? Who's Mark? I just heard Mark. I just heard Keegan. Missy Bevers, who killed you? Did your husband do this to you? All right, so I'm going to catch you guys up with this case real quick. Here, let me get you a little video real fast. I got you. Hold up. You want to see? I'll show you guys what we're dealing with here. All right, here we go. Just so you guys know.
And no, I do not believe that she was. I believe that she was targeted. Okay, that's my opinion. That's not any information that anybody provided me. But
I've been following this for like 7 years now.
Hey, you, and welcome. My name is Mike, and in this video, we're going to look into what happened.
Nah, that ain't gonna show. I want to go to somewhere. All right, new video. Missy Bevers case.
I think you can get the video on the Midlothian Police Department's Facebook website. Look at the video. The person has a very distinct walk.
What year? Shit, this was back in 2005, 7 years ago. So
that should be very apparent to somebody.
2016-ish.
At 3:50 a.m. on Monday, the 18th of April, 2016,
Yep,
surveillance
told
cameras
you.
captured a suspect breaking into a church in Midlothian, Texas. Dressed head-to-toe in fake SWAT gear, the suspect roamed the halls and rooms with a crowbar and a hammer, occasionally breaking a door or a window in. There was no reason to rob the building. It was a church after all. So why were they there? These videos would be the last moments recorded inside the church before Missy Bevers was due to arrive to host her fitness class for the morning. Unfortunately, she would never leave that building alive again. Who killed Missy Bevers? And who was the suspect in the surveillance footage? My name's Adrian, and welcome back to Coffee House Crime. Grab a coffee and sit back. Let's investigate. Missy Bevers was born on August the 9th, 1970, to her mother and father Norma and James Strickland. She grew up in Young County, Texas, and graduated from Jacksboro High School in 1998. After high school, she attended Tarleton State University, where she obtained a degree in sciences and graduated that in 1995. Once university was over, she became a teacher, specializing in helping children with special needs. And shortly after that, she met a gentleman called Brandon Bevers. The two would marry in 1998. Now, Missy was also a smart cookie. She breezed through her degree in sciences, but she was also free-spirited, and she wanted to spend her life helping others. And in 2015, she became a fitness class instructor for Camp Gladiator, a company dedicated to helping others achieve their fitness goals. She ran these classes in a variety of locations around Texas, including a location no other than Creekside Church of Christ in Midlothian, Texas. Midlothian is just 25 miles away from Dallas, with roughly 30,000 inhabitants calling it home. The city's main industries are in cement, steel, and schooling. But a lot of residents just simply live there while they commute to Dallas and Fort Worth for the working weeks. The date was April the 17th, 2016. It was a Sunday. Her husband Brandon was on a fishing trip in Mississippi, so Missy was taking the weekend off, just relaxing at home. But she did have a commitment to run her fitness class the following morning. Throughout the weekend, Midlothian had suffered from exceptionally poor weather, and it wasn't expected to change anytime soon either. But in response to the rain, Missy posted on Facebook to say, "If it's raining, we're still training. No excuses, you are gladiators." Now, you'll never find me up this early for exercise, but for Missy, it was a different story. Her session, booked at 5 p.m. at Creekside Church, was full. So at 9:30, she gave a quick call to her husband, said goodnight to one of her groups in Facebook, got into bed, and fell asleep. The next morning of April the 18th, 2016, at 1:58 a.m., just across the road from Creekside Church, surveillance cameras from a shop detected a car behaving bizarrely. The shop was a family-run firearms retailer, and so the building was shut overnight. But there, the unidentified vehicle could be seen aimlessly prowling the car park, often stopping to turn all their lights off and flashing their headlights in the dark. It roamed for 6 minutes before driving away. No one was around to notice the car, and so nothing was reported. Neither did the driver commit any offence, only that it was odd that they were there. Back the other way, Missy was expected to arrive at Creekside Church at about 4:30 in the morning to set up for her fitness class. The church didn't hold much of value. Maybe a decent sound system and money from donations the day before, but it had a surveillance camera system nevertheless. And although it had several cameras installed in the building, all cameras inspecting the exterior of the church were not operational that night. The church is located along Highway 287. Fields and trees cover the remaining 3 flanks. The building is isolated and quite large for its kind, with a car park surrounding it. The firearms shop, along with a wedding venue, can be found across the highway, and a small airport lies just northeast. The following self-created floor plan describes the layout of Creekside Church. And at 3:50 a.m. that morning, surveillance cameras inside the church were activated, capturing an unknown individual breaking in. They were covered in faux SWAT gear and walking in a calm demeanor. Cameras first record them walking away down a half-lit hallway, footsteps probably the only noise to break through the nighttime silence. And although cameras didn't show the point of entry to the church, police confirmed that they gained access by breaking through a side delivery door in the kitchen. The suspect was in no rush or hurry. They strolled slowly from room to room with a distinctive duck-footed gait, looking through every door along the way. One observation is that any attempt made to open a door was not met with much force. Here, the suspect makes hardly any effort to pry open the storage room door. No weight was put into it. Next, another camera in the same location but facing down the other hallway captures the suspect walking past the southwest entrance. On the other side of this entrance would be where Missy later parks her car. They peer into another unlocked room with a Dutch door. This is a children's playroom. And then they move into an adjacent room, which has a series of side doors that lead on to the next. The suspect eventually leaves an office door, the surveillance camera reactivated by motion detection, and walks back towards the camera with a headlight activated before entering the worship center. And a few minutes later, a fourth camera records the suspect leaving an eastern-facing room. Just out of the camera's view, they spot a locked storage room and smash the glass to gain access. This is where the surveillance footage released to the public ends. At this point in the footage, the suspect has spent about 30 minutes in the church and completed almost one entire circuit around the layout. And just minutes later, at 4:16 a.m., Missy Bevers arrives at the church grounds. She parks her car and enters the building at around about 4:20 a.m., leaving her car parked in the south-facing awning. And while the surveillance footage showing Missy entering the church has never been released to the public, it would be the last time that she was ever seen alive again. Just 40 minutes later, students from her class entered the church and found her lying on the floor, covered in puncture wounds. They called the police immediately. Friends, family, and media were devastated. Missy's murder quickly gained state and nationwide attention, but nobody could identify the person in the surveillance footage. So, what do we know about the suspect? The obvious first impression is that they were wearing full SWAT gear, though it's confirmed that it was not genuine. They either bought it off a third-party website or even a novelty store. They also have a headlamp attached to their head, which can be used to operate hands-free, or to dazzle anyone in front of them. The suspect also doesn't appear to have great motion control of their legs, and walks with a stiffness with their feet splayed outward from their body.
Yep.
Their feet also sometimes drags while walking. Their odd way of walking could be down to injury, surgery, being overweight, or from wearing oversized boots to mask their shoe size. One other consideration that isn't often talked about is that it could also be put on to full surveillance viewers. Forensics concluded from the Dutch door that the height range of the suspect was between 5'2" and 5'7" without uniform, most likely 5'8" with uniform. So we've already observed the lack of effort in prying open the locked door, but it was also noted that they exerted no animation into breaking the glass panel or while opening doors. In fact, all of their attempts in vandalizing the church don't seem to be genuine in nature. It rather looks like a half-hearted attempt to stage the scene to look as if it were subject to random vandalization. The suspect is most likely right-handed, as most functions are performed with it over their left hand. They're also seen holding the box of something in their left hand, and although it is not known what the box is for, people have speculated it to be a light bulb box,
this case has haunted me for years,
and a scope box. But what do you think the box was for? Let me know in the comments below. One of the main confusions to this case is whether the suspect is a male or a female, and opinions on the matter seem to be 50-50 straight down the middle. I'm led to believe that it's a female. At one point, the suspect pauses and turns, and there is something vaguely feminine about the way they moved. Enhancements to one of the segments of the surveillance footage also shows the suspect's eyes in better detail. To me, the facial features are soft, like a female's eyebrows. Despite the range of characteristics, the weird walk, and the full surveillance of the body of the suspect, no one has ever been identified or arrested. In fact, not even a motive could be determined. The church still had money from the previous day in its office, and audio equipment was never touched. Missy Bevers' body was found with her jewelry and her phone, so this rules out the motive of robbery. Killing. If the motive was vandalism, this is usually committed with anger and rage. Yet all attempts of damage seemed emotionless, and the suspect remained calm and docile to all their actions through the surveillance footage. And did they know that they were being recorded by CCTV? They did put a lot of effort into concealing their identity after all. and the cameras outside the church were coincidentally not running that day. It is possible that the vehicle that was captured by footage across the road earlier that evening may have been scouting the area first to make sure that they could get away, but police aren't sure. Following Missy's death, police searched through texts, emails, and questionable messages sent to her through LinkedIn. A handful of phone numbers that had been in contact with Missy were also reviewed, but nothing substantial came from this. Missy Bevers' husband, Brandon, couldn't avoid being questioned by police, but it's confirmed that he was in Mississippi on a fishing trip the morning she was killed. Police tracked his mobile phone to cell towers in the area. He had a solid alibi. However, it was also noted that the two were going through marital problems shortly before her death. Strong allegations surfaced that she was having an affair just before, and the two were also financially struggling to make ends meet. People were quick to highlight that it was rather convenient that Brandon was out of state on the weekend that she was killed. People started to rumour that maybe he had hired a hitman or a hit woman. However, there is no evidence to support this. But on the mention of affair, could Missy have perhaps been having an affair with...
What was the first time you seen what? The vehicle go in the parking lot? They found that. They released that not too long ago. 3-4 years ago?
Someone who also had a partner.
Maybe 5.
And could that partner potentially have been jealous? Missy had a very public lifestyle. She shared her personal information and her locations all the time. Even the post the night before she was murdered revealed her expected time and location, so it wouldn't have been difficult for the killer to get there early and wait. There were other suspects too, but even the most sensational of those were drawn blank in the end. Just 4 days after Missy was murdered, her father-in-law, Randy Bevers, took a blood-stained shirt to the dry cleaners. The dry cleaner reported it to the police, and Randy was pulled in for questioning. And as he arrived at the police station, media recorded him and the way he walked. Understandably, the way he did walk looked strikingly similar to that of the suspect. However, Randy also had an alibi. He was in California that morning, and the blood found on the shirt was actually that of the family's pet Chihuahua. The dog had gotten a fight 2 days prior, and the vet confirmed this story. An ex-police officer named Bobby Wayne Henry was also suspected at one point. Not only had he worked security, but he also attended the same church that Missy was murdered in. He too, however, had a strong alibi and passed a polygraph test. He was therefore later dropped from suspicion. It has now been almost 5 years since the murder of Missy Bevers, and we are still none the wiser to solving the case. Still no one knows who the suspect is. All we know is in the dark of an early April morning, someone wearing fake police gear infiltrated into the church, broke their way in, stalked the rooms and halls, and then killed the incoming Missy Bevers. And after all this time, so many questions still remain open to this case. Was this a planned murder? Or was it a murder through opportunity? Was the suspect a man or a woman? Did they know there was surveillance before they entered the church? Did they disable the cameras outside the church? Was the car seen earlier involved in her murder? And was the killer hired? I'll let you come to your own conclusions, but I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much for watching another video of mine. If you enjoyed this case, please remember to like and subscribe. Coffeehouse Crime does solved and unsolved cases on a weekly basis, so if that is your thing, please hang around. Thank you once again, and we'll meet in the next one. Take care of each other. Goodbye.
He damn near covered all bases. I kind of want to see that interview with stepdad, father-in-law. I kind of want to see father-in-law one more time.
Just want to get you out to Midlothian Police Department right now, where Brandon Bevers, the husband of the wife Missy Bevers, who was murdered just over 10 days ago, and his father Randy Bevers are talking. Let's listen in.
They had everything. They had my flight tickets, the rental car that we rented in Gulfport, Mississippi. Matter of fact, when I pulled into my driveway Monday at 3 p.m., I was in a car with Mississippi plates on it. And I mean, all of that's a non-issue.
Randy, minor thing, the dry cleaner had your shirt listed as a woman's double XL shirt. Just a mistake. That's your shirt. The dry cleaner listed your shirt with the bloodstains on it as a women's.
Well, my wife's white shirt had bloodstains on it too. So both of us had bloodstains on her shirt and mine. So because it,
So there are 2 shirts of blood on it.
Yeah.
The one only listed one.
The one only listed one. Where's the other shirt?
The dry cleaners.
So the dry cleaner calls and says there's blood on.
I don't know what I don't know the conversation between the cleaners and the police station. Okay, I don't know that conversation.
You're saying there's blood on 2 shirts.
There's 2 shirts that's got blood on it. Okay.
And Randy, even though it's brought you this attention, would you say that you're glad that they're looking so closely?
You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. If they weren't, they wouldn't be doing their job. Okay, so by them doing this, it tells me that they're being diligent and doing their job on any tiny little whatever comes across is being looked at, and it should be. So that's great.
Do you have a photo of that Chihuahua? I know I keep a lot of photos of my dog.
No, my wife would have, but I don't have one. But but it's just a little.
That was that dog was her. That dog was a very precious animal to her.
Yeah, it was very.
What's his or her name?
Kilo.
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 Can you get your wife to email us a picture of the dog?
Well, we'll see.
Did you guys talk about anything else with the investigators other than the shirt and the dogs today?
Not really. We've been just sitting there waiting.
That's his
for you guys
dad.
to show up. So.
And I know, Brandon, you've talked with investigators several times. You continue to do that clearly. And how many times would you say you've talked with them?
Yeah. I've only had one formal interview.
Husband's dad.
That was early in the early stage of the game, but and they call me periodically, and I call them periodically because I think of certain things that I want to make sure that they're looking into. I even called them today, and I was like, "You need to look into this avenue. You need to look at this," and in 90% of the cases, they've already done it. So, but it's, I sit and I think about catching this person, and I think I just role play in my mind any possible leads that I can.
You don't know who Pink Shirt Guy is? But Pink Shirt Guy is his dad. It's his father-in-law right there. It says right at the top, husband and father-in-law.
In 90% of the times that I've reached out to them to provide them this information, they've already gone down the avenue.
And I know when we talked with you last, you had said that you believe she walked in on a burglary.
I need to clarify that. When I came up here to review, now you got to remember, that was on Tuesday or Monday when I gave that statement?
I want to say it was Tuesday.
Okay. You got to remember, no sleep. I'm in bad health. And no, I do not believe that she was. I believe that she was targeted. Okay, that's my opinion. That's not any information that anybody provided me, but I believe she was targeted.
For what reason?
Yeah, for why? I mean,
evidence, for reasons of evidence, I'm not going to say that. But there's no reason. If a person, you have to ask yourself, if a person's going to break into a church, what are they going to take? What are they there to steal? AV equipment? I work in a church. Some of the most expensive equipment in a church is AV equipment, or money from tithings from the previous day. Okay, those are the two things.
Oh yeah,
So we're
it's
listening
law
to
enforcement.
Brandon
Nick.
Beavers in the checker
Me
shirt.
too.
His
I
dad's
said the
next to
same
Randy
thing. What's
Beavers.
that
The whole
lead?
reason they're
I
at
call
Midlothian PD this
pigs,
afternoon
the
talking
police
is because the father and the father-in-law of the murdered Missy Bevers showed up at a dry cleaner, had bloody clothing, and the dry cleaner brought that to the attention of Midlothian PD, obviously. And a lot of questions been swirling through this afternoon. That blood, could it be tied to the murder of Missy Bevers? And the police department, we've been in communication with them. And the late word is they believe the story of Randy Bevers, and that is related to an animal involved, a dog, and some bleeding was involved in some kind of incident with a dog.
We do want to make clear, though, that no suspects' names have been released.
I thought they were
We're just
suspicious from the
hearing questioning
get-go.
and both of them addressing the media right now.
Yep, there you go. On
We're just waiting for answers.
It's been a tumultuous 5 years for Brandon Beavers.
Oh, they just dropped this 1 year ago. I want to see
this. It's been very difficult
I'll do
for
this
us
last
and the kids and Missy's family in particular.
On April 18th, 2016, Brandon's wife and mother of his 3 daughters, Missy Bevers, arrived at the Creekside Church in Midlothian around 4:30 a.m. to prepare for her Camp Gladiator class. 30 minutes later, her students walked in to find Missy dead. Brandon was on an annual fishing trip in Biloxi, Mississippi, when he got a call from one of Missy's students who was at the church.
He told me, he said, Missy's no longer with us. And I didn't know.
As he made his way back to Texas, police in Midlothian were on the scene and stunned at what was captured on video cameras inside the church. A suspect roaming around, dressed in what looked like police SWAT gear.
Yeah, he did a lot of that.
It's a strange occurrence at this time of morning for a church to be burglarized early in the morning.
That same day, Chief Carl Smith released the video.
That was something we wanted to push out as early as possible so that we could deal with it.
I'm gonna make a video on this. I've been following this from day
one. Take a close look at how the person was dressed and how they walked. The video went viral, and the department was swamped with thousands of tips.
Because it grabbed the nation's
Look at those legs,
interest,
the way that they're out to the side.
It was a mass amount of data coming in from incredible sources.
Police who didn't go on camera escorted an ATF K-9 team into the Creekside Church of Christ to look for any clues.
Federal, state, and local agencies poured over the tips and evidence, but none of it has panned out.
It is difficult to believe that 5 years later that we haven't made an arrest.
To this day, police aren't able to say if the suspect is a man or a woman.
I just assumed it was a guy. You know, it's just kind of a generic.
All right, so this happened literally like 6 months between Libby and Abby. Literally.
Painting of the brush on that, but I think it's a woman. I definitely think it's a woman.
That's another one that is very difficult to tell because of the clothing. It doesn't accentuate any type of feature. It hides features.
The video shows the suspect was in the church at least 30 minutes before Missy arrived. At first, it looked like a burglary, but nothing was stolen.
The fact that this person was willing to spend the time to dress up and overcome being on video, those kinds of things, that tells me that there's a little aspect of vindictiveness in that.
But who would want to kill the young mother of 3 who by all accounts was loved in the community?
She was awesome. She was really sweet.
It does look like a woman, kind of. For real. Looks
Brandon
like her.
at first wanted to believe this was a random act, but over the years has changed his opinion.
I've flip-flopped on this over the years, but I can only offer an opinion based on insight, and I kind of feel she was targeted.
Police have looked at several persons of interest. In fact, Brandon and his father were investigated. It's taken a toll.
You know, I've been through counseling. I've had psychiatric treatments for PTSD and anxiety and things like that.
Police say without a suspect, it's been hard to come up with a motive or even a theory on what happened and why Missy was murdered.
I would tell you that we have not ruled out or confirmed one path or the other.
The department is still treating this like an active investigation and not a cold case. They've hired new detectives to take a fresh look at the evidence and re-interview the witnesses. Meanwhile, one of Missy's former co-workers started a podcast a year ago to keep the case in the public eye.
I think fresh eyes is always helpful. You know, sometimes you can look at something so long that it makes you dizzy or cross-eyed, and then somebody else comes along and goes, right there.
But with little evidence, will there ever be justice for Missy?
Do you think it will be solved?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
As time goes on, Brandon Bevers says he holds on to the memories and still has the last message Missy left on his phone the night before she was killed.
Does it comfort you?
It does, because when you hear it, it embodies her personality, you know? And that's what I remember the most.
April
In
18th,
Midlothian, I'm Rebecca
2016.
Lopez.
Yep.
Video of a suspicious car on the morning a mother and fitness trainer was murdered inside a Midlothian church. Could it provide the answer that has become really a national murder mystery? Hi, and good evening, everybody. I'm Steve Eager, first on Fox 4 News at 5:30 tonight. Police would like to talk to the
remember when
driver
this
of
dropped,
that
too.
car about the murder of Missy Bevers. She was beaten to death last April at the church as she got ready to teach a workout class inside. Police released images of a car they wanted to know more about, but now this surveillance video has surfaced.
That's what I was saying. I wish she would stand up and walk.
Fox 4's Natalie Solis at Midlothian Police Headquarters with the story. Natalie.
Well, Steve, Missy Bevers was murdered nearly 9 months ago.
Nick, that was one of the first two guys. That was her husband, but that was just last year.
And now what people are talking about is that surveillance video from a nearby gun store, and it shows a vehicle clearly out of place. This is the surveillance video from SWFA Outdoors near Creekside Church of Christ in Midlothian.
They turned their lights off?
A couple of hours before Missy Bevers'
Did
murder.
they turn their lights
A silver
off?
Nissan Altima slowly circling the parking lot. At one point, the driver cuts off the lights and turns them back on. The vehicle caught in multiple angles by the store's
Yep,
cameras.
that's who it is.
Police say this is the same vehicle seen in a surveillance photo released in May. They say they chose to only release the photo instead of the video because the photo contained what appeared to be a distinctive emblem or sticker on the back bumper. Police say they have yet to ID the car or its driver, but do not think it's tied to Bevers' murder.
Like, we need closure.
Missy's husband, Brandon Bevers, is declining interviews, but did talk to Fox 4 when the photo was initially released.
I've pretty much exhausted every scenario and every avenue that I can think of.
Why are you declining
of who
interviews,
could have
dude?
done this.
This is a murder mystery that has attracted national attention.
Why?
The killer recorded on surveillance video
It's your
roaming
fucking
the halls
wife.
of the church with a distinctive gait and dressed in police-style garb. The car video came to light after SWFA posted it on YouTube last month. The store's owner says he immediately turned it over to police after the murder, but it was only recently posted online after an attempted break-in. Creekside Church of Christ in clear view from the gun store windows.
In a strange way, I'm thankful for the attention that this is receiving. But
Right,
it goes
Liv?
back to the fact that this happened in a house of God, and that's pretty disturbing.
Well, Midlothian police say that they would still like to talk to the person who was driving that car, if only to officially cross them off the list. Now, they also tell me that they did have a new person of interest as recent as last month, but that person has since been cleared. Steve?
Right, Natalie Solis in Midlothian. Thanks.
All right. Let's hop into it again. All right. Missy Bevers. Who did this to you? Missy, who did this to you? I've been following this case since 2016, April 18th, the day it happened. Missy Bevers, I want you to come forward and speak with me. I've been following your case. Who killed you? Does Brandon have anything to do with this? Lies. Did your husband have anything to do with your death, Missy Bevers? Missy Bevers, who did this to you? Did Brandon have anything to do with this, your husband? Missy Bevers, do you know the person who did this to you? It was him? Did the father-in-law do this to you? He did. Missy, what were you killed with? Ask who why. Missy, where were you killed at? Missy Bevers, where were you killed at? Where were you killed at, Missy Bevers? Fuck her? Is that what I heard? Missy, I put it on AM for you. Who did this to you? I need to make more people mod so they can click. Missy Bevers, who is responsible for your death? Did the killer say anything to you, Missy Bevers? Did your husband hire someone to kill you? Who wanted you dead? Missy Bevers, that vehicle that they got on camera, was that person driving that vehicle responsible for your death? How old was she? I'm pretty sure she was in her 40s. Missy Bevers, how old were you when you died? Missy Bevers, are you here with me tonight? Brandon! 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 I believe Brandon's her husband's name. I heard Brandon. What did Brandon do? Missy, what did Brandon do? I swear to God, the husband's name's Brandon. Did Brandon have you killed, Missy Bevers? Missy, who set you up? It said Brandon, dude. Did Brandon have anything to do with your death? Did your father-in-law Randy have anything to do with your death, Missy Bevers? Missy, did somebody hire someone to kill you? What's the name of the person that had you killed? Missy Bevers, who was that in that police uniform in the church? Did your husband have anything to do with your death? I hear it's the neighbor. The dad's name was Randy. Missy Bevers, who had you killed at the Midlothian Church, April 18th, 2016? All right. Brandon and Randy. All right. It's friggin' 4 o'clock. I'm drained from the other ones we did earlier. I think it's about time for me to call it. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. It's about time for me to call it. I got a fucking migraine. Those two, the one that I did beforehand though with Robinson, Daniel, that one fucking drained me. And I don't know why. I got hit with crazy emotion, but I want to keep reaching out. I want to keep trying to reach out to Missy Bevers and a few other people. I just got to get my energy back and sage this room out and clear the energy. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll holler at y'all. I'm out. Yeah, no doubt. I'll get back on it. It's late already. I need to chill and fucking relax. I appreciate you all though. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. I'll be on for sure.